Before I start this video, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. And also hit up my boy Millaboy Gaming for streaming and gaming. And shout out to Richard Trenholm, because as we all know, Daredevil was canceled, but Charlie Cox isn't done with Matt Murdock. And currently appearing in Heist Caper King of Thieves, the actor lives in hope that Marvel will bring the superhero back, which I do too, because it was just that incredible of a damn show. Not to mention, Charlie Cox actually wants his Daredevil and Tom Holland's Spider-Man to meet up sometime in the MCU. I'll put a link to that article in the description box below, courtesy of comicbook.com. But Daredevil has delivered his last bone-crunching roundhouse kick on Netflix for now. Now, despite the show's abrupt cancellation in the fall, star Charlie Cox hasn't ruled out playing the blind Marvel hero again. British actor Cox played blind lawyer Matt Murdock in red-clad superhero alter ego Daredevil for all 3 seasons of the Netflix show, plus a miniseries uniting him with fellow heroes Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. Although it was the first and arguably best of Netflix's Marvel shows, I can't believe I just messed that up. Daredevil couldn't escape the fate of the other shows and was canceled in November. Actually, I chalked it up to just Netflix being greedy. But anyway, all 3 seasons of Daredevil are available on Netflix. Cox is also appearing in True Life Heist Caper King of Thieves in theaters and video on demand now, which recounts the true story of infamous 2015 Haddon Garden robbery. He's also about to return to the theater alongside him, fellow Marvel alumni Tom Hiddleston. But Matt Murdock is still on Cox's mind, and he said, and I quote, "I certainly wouldn't want to play another superhero anytime soon," Cox told me over the phone. "I still feel part of Matt Murdock." That sounds like a really wacky thing to say, but I've been playing him for 5 years, and I haven't rid myself of that character yet, end quote. And that's what happens, man. Like, when you just play like a great-ass character like that, why would you want to get rid of that guy? And as for Daredevil's future, Cox said he's only heard the same internet gossip as the rest of us, but he's definitely open to donning the black-eyed cowl again. And he goes on to say, "I don't know what the conversations are behind the scenes at Marvel," he said, "but in a few years, if another opportunity comes up with Marvel or whoever, I'd love to be considered," end quote. And he went on to say, and I quote again, "I live in hope because I loved the character and I loved the job," end quote, for real. So, I really do hope he does, man. It would just be a great one. Cox's best memories of the show include working with Vincent D'Onofrio, who brought startling intensity to the villainous Wilson Fisk character. The one-take prison fight in season 3 was another highlight because it brought Cox's experience of the show full circle, quote unquote. At the start of the show, I wasn't trained and I wasn't able to do much of the action, Cox said, but by season 3, I was involved significantly more. That particular scene, because it's a oneer, a lot of that is me. That will always be something I remember fondly for the mental and physical challenge and the relief I didn't injure someone terribly badly. End quote. Right. Because we all know Charlie Cox is a guy that can really get it done. Now, Cox plays a shy criminal mastermind in The King of Thieves alongside the legendary likes of Michael Caine, Tom Courtenay, Ray Winstone, Michael Gambon, and Jim Broadbent. "I was just so blown to be a part of the film," he said. "It was a dream working with these guys, sharing the script and sharing coffee breaks, listening to anecdotes from the 60s and 70s. Stuff of myth, stuff of legends." And I look forward to it. I might watch that movie, actually. King of Thieves. This sounds like a really good movie. While he can't share every cheeky anecdote, there is one moment that sticks in his mind. Ray Winstone announced to Michael Caine that Paul Whitehouse did a very good impression of me. Cox said. Michael was saying, "Come on, I want to hear it." Paul was horrified, so I have a great memory of Paul Whitestone doing an impression of Michael Caine for Michael Caine, end quote. So, fortunately, Caine was impressed by Whitehouse's impression. By contrast, Cox is far less confident of his mimicry skills. It's annoying because when I tell my friends the story, I want to do a Michael Caine impression, and I can't because I'm terrible at impressions. Although he wasn't quite shaken of Matt Murdock, Cox is facing the reality of searching for his next role. He just went on to say, "I gotta go back to the drawing board, get back on the audition circuit, and win the next job," he said. "I've never really felt there's been tons of scripts being delivered to the house to choose from. I don't feel I'm in the luxurious position to pick and choose. In an ideal world, you want to do something different to challenge yourself as an actor. But ultimately, you've got to work, you know. End quote. So Cox returns to the stage in London in February, appearing with Hiddleston in the Harold Pinter play Betrayal. I'm really excited to get on stage again. It's been a while, he said. Having the live audience react and respond each night in different ways can be very, very thrilling. End quote. And the schedule is a bit less hectic than Daredevil's daily round of new scenes and physical action. Once you're up and running, you only have to show up at the theater a half hour before the show, he said, laughing. It's a nice schedule when you do a play. So that's what I got for you guys, man. This has been your boy Share Speaks. Hope you guys really enjoyed that article. I really enjoyed it. I love you guys, man. Peace and love.